Hey, what are you selling that for? This? I'm asking 50 for it. Oof, that's steep. I'll give you 25 bucks for it. This is worth at least 60. It's vintage. How about 35? I can do 30. Final offer. Deal. Hello and welcome to Breathe English. I am your host, Erica, and today we're talking about making a deal in English, also called negotiating or bargaining. Whether you're trying to buy a used car, trade lunches with your friend, or get a promotion at work, these phrases should help you. If you're new here, please subscribe and thank you so much. All right, I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Phrases to ask how much something costs. How much is it? How much are you asking? Is the price negotiable? Can we negotiate? Can we change the price? Is what that means. Can I talk you down? Can I talk you down? Okay, phrases to communicate the price. I'm asking 20 for it. I'm selling it for 200. I charge $50 per hour, or I charge $100 per session. I charge $800 per project. So this is how you express a service, the cost of a service. Or maybe you don't know your price, you don't have a price. You can ask, what do you have in mind? You turn the question around to the person buying. What do you have in mind for a price? You're gonna pay me. Oh, how much are you asking for the guitar? I'm selling it for 600. Can I talk you down? What do you have in mind? I'll trade you this ukulele for it. Okay, and sometimes you need to make a deal or strike a bargain regarding pay, whether it's a short job or a long-term salaried position. Here are some phrases. How much does it pay? What is the salary range? When you're negotiating a salary for a new job, there's usually a minimum and a maximum. So that's the range. So your salary will be somewhere between the minimum and the maximum. Is the pay negotiable? This one I have used. I was going through a contract with my wedding band, and they had in the contract how much they were going to pay me per gig, and I said, is the pay negotiable? And they said no. Okay, and if you are offering the service, maybe you are a musician or a photographer or a babysitter or a dog walker. You can say, I charge $20 an hour. I charge $100 a day. Or my rate is $400 per gig. My rate is $15 per dog per hour that I walk. Maybe you are hiring someone for a service and you need to ask how much to pay them. Here are some phrases to ask how much to pay. What is your rate? What is your rate? What do you charge? What do you charge? Will you accept $40 an hour? Will you accept 12 bucks an hour? What is your expected salary range? What is your expected salary range? Do you offer any packages? So a package or a bundle, that's something where if you buy multiple sessions, maybe you're paying a massage therapist and one session is $70 an hour. But if you purchase a package of maybe 5 massages, maybe they charge $60 an hour. Same thing with music lessons and other services. So you can ask, Do you offer any packages? Hi, I'm looking for piano lessons for my daughter. What is your rate? I charge $35 for half an hour and $60 for an hour. Do you offer any packages? Yes, if you purchase 3 months of lessons, it's $30 for half an hour and $50 for an hour. Okay, and expressing your opinion about the price. So once you've heard the price, you might want to express how you feel about the price. That's steep. That's steep. So steep is a hill that is very, well, steep, not flat, steep. But for a price, it also means it's high. You think it's too expensive. That's out of my price range. So here we are at that word range again. So a range is anything between two numbers. So if you're looking for a house and your price range is $150,000 to $225,000 and your realtor shows you a house that's $500,000, you can say, that's out of my price range. Like way out. It's not worth that much. It's not worth that much. Okay, so you can say this about items. It would probably be rude to say it about a service, but maybe you're bargaining about a used item and you hear the price and you say, it's not worth that much. Now, there's some dents. It's a little bit old. Needs some work. Okay, and if you like the price you hear, you can say, oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can do that. I can do that. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Some phrases for talking someone down. To talk someone down is to bring the price lower. To get a lower price than they are asking for. So you hear the price, you say, how about $500? I can offer $2,000. I'll give you $20 for it. I can do $90. I can do $90. How does $900 sound? Okay, and then negotiating the price as a seller. So if someone's trying to bargain with you, trying to make a deal, trying to negotiate, you can reply with, sure, I can accept that. Sure, I can accept that. Okay, that works. Okay, that works. I'm prepared to sell it for less, or I'm prepared to sell it for whatever price, $800. The price is flexible, or the price is negotiable. So if you are willing to change the price to sell it for less, I can't accommodate your price. I can't accommodate your price. So this is very formal, but there are situations where this is a polite way to say, sorry, I cannot accept your price. I cannot sell it for that amount. Get out here. No. Clinching the deal. So we say closing the deal or clinching the deal. So you've gone back and forth, negotiating the price, and then at the end, when you both have reached an agreement, you need to clinch the deal or close the deal. So if you're buying it, you can say, I'll give you $3,000. And then you can say, that's my final offer. Okay, so the seller or the buyer can say this. So you say, I'll give you, name your price, and then that's my final offer. And that means I'm not willing to negotiate more than this. I'm not willing to go higher if you're the buyer, or I'm not willing to go lower if you are the seller. Okay, or you can say, I'll give you whatever, 20, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Okay, so this is the same as final offer. You're saying, I'm putting this amount of money on the table, or I'm gonna sell it for this amount. Take it or leave it. So after this price, I am finished talking to you. I am finished negotiating with you. Take it or leave it. I don't care. Okay, and these are to show that you have reached your limit of negotiating. Whether that's true or not, you could be bluffing. So bluffing means you pretend, you act like you're gonna walk away from the deal when really you're trying to get the price you want. Okay, or you can just say, deal? So, 500 bucks, deal? Okay, and then you're asking, if they say deal back, then you're done. You clinch the deal, it's 500 bucks. Or you can walk away from the offer. Okay, so if you're buying something and you negotiate and the price is still too high, you can walk away. Suppose the seller can also walk away. So walk away from the offer that the buyer's giving you. What are you asking for the rainbow horns? I'm asking $35 for them. Ooh, that's steep. Are you flexible on the price? I'm prepared to sell them for less. I'll give you $15 for them. Sorry, they're worth more than that. Okay, $20. Final offer. Take it or leave it. Sure, I can accept that. Just a few more vocabulary words. So to describe someone's negotiating behavior, to call someone's bluff is the opposite. So you point out that they are only pretending to leave, that they're not seriously gonna leave. You call their bluff. To drive a hard bargain. To drive a hard bargain. This is to be uncompromising while negotiating, or uncompromising when making a deal, or you're just not being very flexible when making a deal. And then someone can be a tough sell. So if it's difficult to sell something to a person, you can call them a tough sell. You can also call the thing you're selling a tough sell. So maybe you have a really old car that makes weird noises when you drive it, needs a lot of work, so that could be a tough sell. Or an easy sell. So some people, they hardly need any push to buy something, super easy to talk them into it. They are an easy sell. Or if something that you're trying to persuade someone of is very attractive, you can call that an easy sell. And it's not necessarily buying something. I could say, hey, do you want to go to the mountains with me? I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna get all the food, and we're staying at my aunt's place, so it's free. Okay, so that is an easy sell. Everything sounds good about that situation. Super easy for the other person to say yes. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you learned a few things about making a deal in English. Tell me in the comments, are you a tough sell or an easy sell? And do you drive a hard bargain? Once again, I'm Erica, this is Breathe English, and we'll see you next time. Bye.